up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tokyo Ghoul Re Chapter 100, and yes, we are at Chapter 100. Yes, we are. I can't freaking believe it. Happy 100 chapter, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Oh my god. But before we get into the live reaction, I just want to make a couple of announcements. So, as part of the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, I decided to do a weekly Manga Nerdigan podcast where all of us as manga fans can get together and talk about the weekly manga chapters, and like what we thought of them and theories for upcoming chapters, and like whether we were right or wrong about certain aspects. Like I was freaking wrong with Tokyo Ghoul Re last week because I was thinking that we were at some point going to see Kanki and Amon like confront the Qs, which I think we're going to see at some point. I wish it was wish it was sooner at Cochlea when they were escaping, but whatever. And we also talked about last night, we talked about the whole thing with Shonen Jump and Toriko, because I didn't get to make a video in regards to that. And we talked about like how the Shonen Jump sales have fallen, and that might have been a cause for it, and how maybe if they would have switched the Toriko from a weekly to a monthly, that we would still have Toriko. Yeah, it would suck waiting, but we would have really good quality. Like if you look at some of the monthlies, like Owari no Seraph, aka Seraph at the End, and Akame ga Kiru, and Attack on Titan, if you see the quality of those chapters and the content we get for those chapters, it would be worth the wait. It honestly would. So, I'm going to mess around with the time with a little bit, just experiment with it to see what works for people. Let me know in the comment section what would work. I'm doing it on Saturday nights for now. This week I'm going to try at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to see if more people will come and participate. And also, you guys get to come in the Google Hangout and talk with me. It's not just being in the chat room. You guys get to come in the Google Hangout. And yeah. So anyway, the other thing I want to say, because this is on a Sunday, I don't know why you're coming out on Sundays, Tokyo Ghoul Re. You're killing me, because on Sundays, I do my Super Kami Fantasy Guru live streams all day, starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I know I'm going to be a little late starting because I have to record Tokyo Ghoul Re because it's chapter freaking 100, and I want to get this done sooner than later because I want to read it. And I'm freaking impatient and I want to just get this done. So yeah, and it's on my Vaughn Live channel. I have guest chat enabled, so you guys can come in and you guys can talk about Tokyo Ghoul Re with me or other manga chapters, or ask me any questions in regards to the podcast as well. The link to my Vaughn Live channel is in the description box below as well. So anyway, now I'm going to talk about the previous chapter. So with the previous chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re, I love the nostalgia for it. I love that we found out why Kaneki's hair was half black, half white, that it was because it had to do with the RC cells. And I had a feeling it had something to do with the RC cells. I just like that we got the confirmation. And the other thing is that I love that we got the gang back together. And I love that the organization is called Go, and I think that's really hilarious. And I'm hoping with this chapter, because I said this a few chapters back, that Amon's going to be here. We have to have Amon in this chapter, because we don't know what the fuck happened to Amon. We don't. I really hope Amon's alive, or I'm going to be fucking pissed. And Amon's got Amon, Takizawa, and, oh my god. And, Mado better be part of Go organization, or I'm going to be mad. I swear to God, we need Mado, Takizawa, and, Amon here. Especially with, and I think the reason why Amon is going to be part of this is based on what Amon said in that little flashback of what Kaneki said to Amon back then. And I hope we get, like, I got a feeling the mask, I hope we get the iconic mask for the battle that's coming. Either that, or we get an even cooler mask for Tokyo Ghoul Re, something that will fit the One-Eyed King. Because we're going to have a battle of the kings at some point. That's going to be hella sweet. Anyway, let's get to the chapter. Oh, man. And so the boy becomes a nameless king. Woo! I like that. A stronghold enveloped in silence. What exactly will their new plan against the ghouls be? So now we're at the First Ward CCG headquarters. There's the queue. Oh man, we got the queues. And how's Ms. Kyoko doing? It seems she's still not feeling very well. And what are we going to do about that? That? The chairman's, his last will and testament. Following the death of Chairman Tsuyoshi Washu. Bullshit, he's still alive! It reminds me of, I don't know if Ishida Senpai just got inspired by how fucking clueless the CCG is. Because I'm binge reading One Piece right now. And yes, One Piece is going to come to the hashtag Manga Nerdigan lineup. It is. It's coming. And yes, I'm addicted to One Piece. I got hooked. I'm fucking addicted. It reminds me of the world government. It reminds me of how fucking stupid and corrupt the world government is. It really does. A recommendation letter in his handwriting was found in his desk. I nominate Sota Furuta of the Washu branch family to the position of the next bureau chief of the Commission of Counter Ghoul. So basically, Tsuyoshi Washu is still, so the Washu clans, because we know the Washus are part Ghoul, and we know the Washus, one of the Washus is the other Ghoul king. So the Washus are gonna still stay. They're still staying in the loop of things. Or there's still a double agent. There we go. We have yet to reach a decision. Furuta is that sort of a dull rank one investigator who served under associate class investigator who served under associate special class Kojima, right? There are quite a few problems with nominating to the post of bureau chief an investigator with no real achievements to his name deputy chief. Ideally, the firstborn Matsuri, who is both a special class and has quite the list of accomplishments to his name, would take up his father's mantle, but we can't exactly ignore the weight of the wishes expressed in what is most likely the former chairman's last will and testament. I mean, we can't be sure exactly what he intended to achieve through this nomination. Shouldering the responsibilities of the CCG might be a bit too much of a burden for Matsuri as he is now. I'm sorry I'm so late. I got caught up in trying to respond to all the reporters and whatnot. They've got me running around like a chicken without a head. What with all the talk of an investigator-led breach of cochlea, so he's here. You should leave things like that to the clerks and deputies, Rank 1 Furuta. I'm sorry. Nimura Furuta, also known as Suta Furuta Washu. There's a reason this man, a rank 1 investigator, is participating in this special class meeting. Aside from the time that he was serving under associate special class Kojima, we know next to nothing about his lineage or experience. Even if the task of selecting this next bureau chief were to actually fall to this council, the reason we have Furuta participating is primarily because we need to learn more about him. Honestly, I'm quite surprised the Washu family had branch families. Yes, they did. The CCG is so fucking clueless. Rank 1 Furuta. Did any of the actions of Hais Sasaki ever strike you as unusual? After all, you were partnered with him for a time, no? Associate Class Special Sasaki, what? Do not call him that. He is no longer an investigator. Right, my apologies. Special Wanted Criminal, HS was, well, during the time we were chasing after Tatsuki, he would frequently engage in impermissible acts like unauthorized home investigations or oppressive interrogation tactics. He did many things that ought to have prompted me to question his sense of right and wrong. Wait. Hold on a second. of shit. Because Sasaki was doing, like, Kaneki was just doing his thing. Like, Kaneki, like, was trying to figure himself out. So, you're full of shit, Ferrata. However, I simply took those actions to be proof of the fact that he held a rather remarkable strong attachment to the outcome of his investigations. And yet, how did things turn out this way? Special Class Washu, we've lost all trace of him. Given that he's remade himself as the One-Eyed King, it's quite possible that the surviving Agori Tree ghouls and whatnot will join his side. I see. So, they don't know that he's Kaneki? I'm confused. Like, are they that clueless? Like, I gotta say, though, Arima must have done a pretty goddamn good job keeping it his secret that he was really Kaneki. I gotta give props to Arima. God damn. And Dr. Kano. Like, fucking A, you gotta give props to them. I especially Arima. Arima did a goddamn good job. Biamatsurio Ferrata of the days of the Washu family are numbered. In fact, all the cogs are, but Special Class Kuroiwa, Misato, Ito, Takomi, we must do whatever it is we can. Mr. Ui, Ito, what is it? Have you heard anything from Take? No, I see. I mean, Take was always the kind of person whose thoughts were virtually inscrutable, even so. I thought he believed in me. I just can't believe that he's a special wanted criminal. And to think that he went and did that without saying a word to you, Mr. Ui. And Heist, too. I can't believe that he would be so eager to bite the hand that fed him. Well, no shit, dumbass. He's Kaneki. What do you expect him to do? He found out who he really was. But again, Arima must have done a pretty goddamn good job protecting him. Again, rest in peace, Arima. Arima did a fucking good job hiding Kaneki's true identity. Ito, is that true that I am more knowledgeable about former Inspector Hiroko than you? But what's, wait, sorry, I totally butchered that. It is true that I am more knowledgeable about former Inspector Hiroko than you, but what's done is done. You would do well to let go of whatever personal feelings you hold towards the situation, or you may just end up losing the things most important to you. The two of them betrayed us, the CCG, without so much as a word of forewarning. That's all there is to it. You might want to look at the actions. Actions speak louder than words, dumbasses. Most important things? What things? The teachers I respected, the superiors that I thought understood me, the colleagues I helped every step of the way, the successors I saw try their best to bridge the gaps between us. Again, I gotta say, freaking Arima, man. Arima is a fucking boss. Arima is the shit. Rest in peace, Arima. You were a sneaky ass motherfucker. Arima is the shit. Arima is the GOAT. I've lost them all, haven't I? Why do you fight, Kori-ui? Suzuya, what do you think about the One-Eyed King? I thought he was going to become a special class or something. He said and went and became a king. I've been thinking about it for a while. If Hais were to ever become an enemy, ever since that day, well, I've made enemies of a lot of pretty dangerous schools, and I have no intention of losing to a single one. I'm curious, like, do you have a feeling, because I got a feeling that Mato, if Mato goes on the side of the GOAT organization, like I think she is going to, I think she, Amon, and Takizawa are going to join the GOAT organization. I honestly do. I think Suzuya is going to be one of the CCG members that goes on that side. I really do. Suzuya is going to be one of the people that does. Sir, if Hais were to ever become an enemy, ever since that day, well, I've made enemies of a lot of pretty dangerous schools, and I have no intention. Yeah, okay, here we go. But when it comes to Hais, Fufu, he seems like he'd be really strong. Well, no fucking shit, he's really strong. Can you kill him? Iwacho, Hais is my friend. He'd always give me stuff give me snacks and stuff. He even made me a delicious pudding on my birthday. He made friends with my squad members. He is one of the very few people in the CCG that looks at me without hatred or disgust in his eyes. But it's already been decided, hasn't it? That I must succeed in the steps of Mr. Shinohara. There's an order to the important things in life. Uri, you said it yourself once, didn't you? That you were my dog? Do you still feel the same way even now, Sasaki? Do you think you have it in you to kill your former boss? Special class, you don't need to believe in me. Just order me. This is a good question. Do you think Yuri is going to be able to... Yuri's going to be able to betray the CCG? Do you think Kaneki is going to open his eyes, Yuri's eyes, to what's going on in the CCG, like, or to the world of Ghoul, like, to what's going on with the ghouls, that ghouls really are, like Kaneki's eyes were open to? I'm just curious. I honestly think Yuri might be able. I think Kaneki might be able to do it because I think Amon, like Kaneki did for Amon, I think Amon planted the seeds in Yuri. I honestly do. About the former chairman's recommendation letter, I beg your pardon and understanding in advance for expressing my opinions so frankly and rudely, but listen up. Rank 1 Ferrata can never be bureau chief. I'm serious. You are the only person fit to lead the commission of Counter Ghoul. This is flattery. Oh my. I haven't yet told anyone else, but here's what I've been thinking of doing. The Washu family ambush incident, we still don't know who exactly was behind it. Inside the bureau, it seems that most think it to be at least brought about by HS, but I myself find this rank 1 Ferrata character the most suspicious. Please keep an eye on his activities. Understood. I'm counting on you, Yuri. So they know. So like within the CCG, they know something's up, because the Washu clan, I think, is gonna, and I think this is what's happening, is the Washu clan is trying to use the CCG to fight Kaneki to try and become, try to take him out so that they're the true king. So yeah, the leader of the clan is the true one-eyed king. There we go. Could Ferrata actually do something as huge as that? Yuri, whenever I'm with you, I can't just help but just bear it all. Yuri, I might love you. What? What? Okay, oh my god, that is really fucking creepy. There's nothing more useful than a weakened leader. I'll be making full use of you, special class. No, yeah, Yuri's gonna use your ass. Yeah, Yuri's gonna fucking betray you. This is why I think Yuri's gonna end up betraying the CCG and go fight with Kaneki. I honestly do. This shit is just gonna prove it. The only one groveling like a dog will be you, Matsuri Washu. Mitsuki, Yonbayashi. Time to start searching for him for real now. How's the progress coming? We've got Arachi and Heej checking out all the places we can think of, but nothing's come of it. What about you, Mitsuki? A code today, I see. I did have a lead, and wait a minute. Notice Mitsuki's skin is a lot darker, and so is his hair. So I think Mitsuki's RC cells have calmed down a little bit since the battle. That's gotta be the case. Because remember when Kaneki said last chapter that when the RC cells are like really high and they're just going wild, that's when like the hair turns white and shit. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it. Let's see. But nothing's come of it. Here we go. What about you, Mitsuki? A code today. Let's see. I did have a lead and I investigated, but I've yet to hear any really useful information. How do you read that? It's gonna be, here we go. That's what my nose Kagun is telling me. RC cells are crazy. Nose Kagun? I see. Codes are nice, I guess. The people that have the best chance of finding him are us, the ones who were by his side, the first generation Qs. We'll find him, I promise. And then we'll... Yuri, did he really Coachella and killing Kishi Aorima? True. he'd been acting differently recently and stuff, but I never thought he'd actually do anything bad. And Yonbayashi, don't let personal feelings get in the way. I understand this is hard for you. I really do. But there isn't really anything we can do about this, is there? We need to be the ones to do this. He's out of the car. Yuri, he just keeps getting stronger, doesn't he? Sanpei had that thing with his aunt Kyoko happen, and he's pretty mad. The CCG has stopped using Mamon's name. Muchan, is it just me, this great feeling? Psycho, I believe in him. He's definitely got some kind of reason. I mean, he was so nice to us, wasn't he? Muchan, I want you to tell me the truth. There's something you've been hiding from everyone, isn't there? No. I'm sorry, so you noticed that I'm a girl. No fucking shit, Mitsuki! We know you're a girl! No fucking shit! Yuri already knows, but Toru, first class Hoji. Sorry, I butchered that. First class Hoji. I'm sorry, Psycho. I'll be going now. I'm glad we got to talk. Yeah, no, not that. Muchan, I could smell human blood on you. I'd already realized you were a girl, Muchan. Mitsuki! I'm telling you, Mitsuki's a full fucking ghoul. Mitsuki's a full fucking ghoul. She became a ghoul. In Coachella, that's what happened. Kaguya, she became a ghoul. Mitsuki became a full-fledged ghoul. She's relying on she has to eat humans now. Yeah, Mitsuki's a full-fledged ghoul. I got a feeling Mitsuki's going to be the first one to join the GOAT organization because of that, because Mitsuki has to adapt to this, and Kaneki's going to be the first one to help her do it. Banjo, yay, we're back to the ghouls, thank God. Hina, why don't you rest for a little? You haven't slept at all, have you? No, I'm actually a little scared. I can't let her out of my sight. Scared that I might just vanish away as I sleep today. I've never fixed one, you know, a human. Can't even tell if what I did was right. Are you yourself okay, Hina? This person's father, Hina's? Never mind. Forget I said anything. I guess this is why the crew always tells me I don't have any decency. Well, I don't. This person, she's important, a brother. Yawn. Kikata's. That's how it is, Kaneki. Associate special class? Here to kill me? Good evening, former Ferrata. Oh my freaking god! Make hay while the sun shines. Good evening. Oh my freaking god. Oh my freaking god. So there's, oh god. So there's Motto. So I told you, I called it. We saw Motto, and Takizawa was there too. Thank freaking God, we saw Takizawa. Takizawa's alive. Motto's alive. Where the fuck is where the fuck is Amon? Is Amon dead? Wait, is Amon dead? No, Amon can't be fucking dead. Unless Amon's gonna come next chapter, please. I called it though. I said Motto and Takizawa were gonna be there this chapter. Fucking called that shit. But oh my god, this chapter was really good. I love it. We learned what's going on at the CCG. We got updates on that, and I'm telling you, the cues. I'm starting with Mitsuki. I'm telling you, Mitsuki's gonna be the first to go to the GOAT organization, and I think you know who's gonna take her there, to be honest, because she knows that Kaneki is going to be the one to help her. Oh my god. Psycho. I think Psycho's going to be the first one to take Mitsuki there. Or Psycho's going to take Mitsuki there because she knows that Kaneki's going to be the one to help her adapt. So I want to know what you nerdigans thought of this chapter, and what do you think is going to happen? Do you think, Kaneki, oh my god, do you think Amon's going to show up in the middle of this fight? I think he is. Please make this happen. Or do you think, like, I think the Qs might actually show up, especially Yuri. I think Yuri might show up during this fight between Kaneki and Farada. I really do. I think that's when it's going to happen. Or former Farada, I should say. But, damn, Kaneki looks good. But, anyway, what do you Nerdigans think about this? Like, what do you think is going to happen in the next chapter? I'm scared that Amon's dead. I'm really scared. I don't think he's dead. I think he escaped, but I'm hoping that he escaped. Please don't be dead, Amon. But anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a couple ways you can do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wish list. Both links are in the description below. Also, make sure on Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel because I'm working on you're following my Twitch channel, and also for me on PlayStation Network. So guys, once I get that set up, then we're gonna do some online multiplayer stuff, streams and crap. And until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.